Hello everybody, I am back with a model airport review, and it's a video this time. First of all, you may notice something about the airport. It's gone. What happened to it? Well, I have this brand new base plate, 4 feet by 8 feet. It's going to be massive, have 1 runway, 3 terminals, plus cargo and FBO. It's going to be sick. Here's the regional terminal. We have another domestic terminal, international terminal, and another domestic terminal, and short-haul terminal. There's cargo at the very back. But right now, I only have 14 aircraft, and there's no terminal buildings that I can use, or gates painted, or anything painted, actually. Right now, it's all in pencil outlining. I figured I would at least show you what this could look like and will look like in the future, which is this. You have our main runway, this is runway 18, over there is 36. We have expedite, these. I mean, correct me if my aviation knowledge isn't good enough here, but this is like an overrun area. We're going to have grass throughout this. It's going to be a highway go through here, and probably a tunnel under, which will be really cool. Here's it from this angle to my basement. Let's just look at the aircraft that we have on today, because I actually have some good news. We have 2 new aircraft here. This America West 737-200 and this America West 737-200, which I got for a really good deal at a really good price. Anyhow, back to the airport. A lot of planes, 14 of them, and more are on the way, as well as terminals and paint and all that. The next airport update will look much more impressive compared to this one. Let's start with just getting to its gate here. Our United 777-300 from Tokyo Haneda International Airport, coming here to Seattle North today. This is a pretty popular route. They use a pretty big aircraft for this one. And it's coming in to our international gates that don't exist. There's nothing there. Next up, we're going to go to just arriving at its gate as well. A WestJet Link Saab 340 inbound from Vancouver. Very short flight, which is why they use the Saab for it. Peak months, sometimes they do use a Q400. Next in, we have also just taxiing in from landing this America West 737-200 heading to the domestic terminal. It's inbound in here from Las Vegas. A brand new route with my brand new aircraft. Again, all old aircraft like the 737-200, these 707s. They'll be gone in the future. I will make a second airport for retro aircraft that I acquire. Anyhow, next here we have a freshly landed. This guy just landed and is taxiing to its gate in the regional terminal. Delta Connection CRJ. This is coming in from Spokane, Washington. It's a pretty short flight, but it's a very popular connection, so you don't have to do all that driving on the I-90. Also just in from landing is this British Airways 757, inbound from Reykjavik. And before that, London. It's a quick stopover flight. These happen every now and then. In the Animals and Trees livery. Beautiful livery on this British Airways 757, I must say. Also inbound, heading towards the short-range international terminal near the cargo terminal. We have this Egypt Air 707, which is just coming in from Cairo as we speak. Another stopover route, making stopovers in New York, Reykjavik, London, and Cairo. A pretty popular route around here. Next up, we have this guy who just landed like seconds ago in Alaska. Education rules the world livery. And it's a 737 MAX 9. It came in here on an international flight down from Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. It is a pretty popular route, especially in this time of year. The weather's starting to get cold up here in Washington, and that does make a lot of sense. Oh, by the way, Seattle North is not a real airport. It's fictional in the lore. I mean, because there's nowhere to build at Seattle's SeaTac airport, so they built this. By the way, this table's really sick. It's like got the wood side into it. It's pretty awesome. Another Alaska 737, this time heading to takeoff, is another Alaska aircraft. Again, same livery. Education will change the world. MAX 9. It's actually heading to take off right now for San Jose in California. Pretty long flight. Again, another popular one from around here. I will be trying to get this broken plane out of the rotation once I can get a 737NG or MAX 8, depending on what I can find. But until that happens, you'll be seeing this guy. Next up, in line to take off here, we have a Delta Airlines, an older livery, 2000s, I believe, or 1990s, 767-400ER. This plane is inbound from Seoul in South Korea, or no, was inbound and heading back out to Seoul right now from the international terminal. Lined up here to get in the line for takeoff is this Alaska Embraer E175. It is currently heading out to Redmond in Oregon at the moment. That's my local airport, by the way. And it is heading there right now to take off. Down here, we have another Egypt Air 707. Again, retro planes. I will be replacing these. Sorry if my voice has a lisp. I just got braces in, and also I'm sick, but I wanted to get this out because I've been told by multiple viewers to get a thing out. This is heading out, not to Cairo, but to Sharm el-Sheikh with a stopover in London. Before it heads to Sharm el-Sheikh, a popular resort destination. I don't think anyone's actually staying for Sharm el-Sheikh on this flight. They're all heading to either New York or London. Next up, we have another America West 737-200. This one is heading out to Phoenix today. Phoenix, nice sunny weather. Pretty good way to escape the cold, wet Seattle winter. It's heading out to Phoenix right now. The second to last aircraft we have, one of my favorites, is the United Together livery, 737 MAX 8 with United Airlines. It's currently heading to San Francisco right now. A service that would normally be using a wide body or a 757 is today using a 737, as it is getting kind of later into the night, and also it's the off season for flights to San Francisco because there's crappy weather there as well. It is going to be taking off momentarily. Right now, taking off on the runway is an Air China A350-900. This is heading out to Shanghai after its inbound flight from Beijing. Today, this aircraft is a very popular route to Beijing and Shanghai. A lot of Chinese immigrants and overall people who want to visit China in the Seattle area, especially on the West Coast. So it makes sense to have these larger flights to China. Fun fact, Air China right now is currently doing the Japan flights from this airport, as well as Japan Airlines and ANA. I just don't have those planes yet, but I want them. Another news is I will be trying to get another United narrowbody and an Italian, an ITA A330-900. So those will likely be in the next airport update. That's all. Goodbye, folks.